So this game was on ESPN, this Atlanta Mets game. And we got the Mets here who have lost about 6 or 7 games in a row. So you know the public is going to go pretty heavy on Atlanta here, just by knowing that. Let's take a look at this picture for Atlanta. You see the public, how they flipped this line. They actually opened the favorite as the Mets being the favorite with Syndergaard minus 125. Interesting with a 6 or 7 game losing streak for the Mets. So something's got to give, right? But if you look here, Bovada moved their line quite a bit. And then if you look at some of these other books, they flip their line at a lot of these other books here. Let's see. 126 at Bet Chris moved it to even money. So a lot of money coming in on Atlanta here for this night game. As you see here, we got about 62%. That's definitely accurate. I'd say there's probably more percentage on Atlanta here. This is why the Mets ended up winning this game. You could have gotten some in-game bets here as well. Mets won the first 5 innings, and then they actually lost the lead in the 6th inning, 6th or 7th inning, and then the Mets came back and put up about 5 runs, 4 or 5 runs in the 8th inning to come back and win the game. They won 8-5 here, the final score. The end game was probably a really good play as well, with the Mets coming back to win. Could have gotten a good money line play on the in-game wager as well. So that's it with this this line here. We got this line flip here, major line flip on Atlanta. The public was all over Atlanta, and that's the thing with these lines. The line maker opened it up as Mets being the favorite. So something's got to give with a team that's lost 6 or 7 in a row here. Public all over the underdog, flipping the line. If you look at Max Fried, the starting pitcher for Atlanta, look how he's done his last 3 starts here. You got him in this game going 5 innings, giving up 3. But if you look at the previous 2, he pitched really well here. So he went 6 innings, gave up 2, 6 innings, gave up 2 on June 19th and June 25th. But if you look at his previous 3 to that, he's given up 5 and 4 and 2/3. 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. 4 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. And then you look even further back, and he's gotten 5.24 earned here. So this guy is not really a consistent pitcher. So after 2 solid starts, his last 2, he went back to follow it up with his previous 4 starts here, kind of averaging between, I'd say, about 3 to 4 runs. And this is what he gave up here, 3 runs. You see that? 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, and the Mets won this first 5 innings. So that was a great play. And then the bullpen came back. Actually, the bullpen blew it for Atlanta today with this line. So we got this line flipped here. So this was a pretty easy game right here. Public pretty heavy on the underdog. This is what you get with these ESPN games, especially at nighttime. So real good value here on the Mets here, because there's not going to be a lot of people that are going to take the Mets on a 6-game losing streak. But like I said, something has to give when you see an opening line like this, and then have it being flipped like that. So the line makers do not, very rarely get games wrong, these night games. And with them opening the Mets as the favorite, that clearly tells you, that's clearly an indicator there that the Mets were finally going to break out of that losing streak and win a game. So it was a really bad June for the Mets, but they ended up snapping their streak and winning today 8-5 here. So they did end up winning 8-5, and that's going to do it for this video. So any comments down below, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be back with some more videos. Easy game here tonight, 8-5 final score Mets.